Hello and welcome to News from the Roost, where today my guest is the talented Casey Hines. Good afternoon, Casey, and welcome to the show.
Hello! Oh, it's so good to be here. I don't think I've ever done anything like this.
Well, it's really exciting. We're glad to have you here on News from the Roost. And I'll tell you, there is certainly a lot of buzz about your latest production, Rock of Ages. I see it all over the social media, right? Can you believe it?
I can. So Rock of Ages is what's known as a jukebox musical. So it takes songs that already exist and all of the songs in the show are hits from the 80s. So they're all very well known and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful show.
Now the 80s, that's my time frame, okay? That's where I grew up in. I've seen this show. I love it. For people my generation, they're going to love this show. How do you
Mhm.
see that the people from the older generation and the younger generation, how can the show possibly bring them together a little bit?
Ooh, so I believe that theater's a growing thing. Theater's very it's an old thing, it's a growing thing, it changes all the time, and jukebox musicals are a pretty new concept, so it brings in beautiful, beautiful music from the 80s. It's got what Every Rose Has Its Thorn, Heaven, just beautiful music, and it brings it into a new space for younger people to fill in.
That's well said. Very well said.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the character? Now, the show has tons of really deep characters, a lot of fun,
Yes.
and from what I understand, from what I remember seeing the show, your character is a lot of fun. Can you tell us a little bit about the character that you play?
So I play Hilda Kleinman. She is a German businesswoman who is set on destroying the culture, I suppose, of the Sunset Strip and turning it into like a clean European living, which is exactly the opposite of the whole 80s vibe.
So she's kind of like the bad guy or protagonist, if you will.
Mhm.
And can you tell us like maybe other characters that you've played in the past or other experiences that you've had that might have helped you prepare for this character?
I played the evil stepmother in Cinderella at my high school last year, and that was just such a fun role. It was so loud, and I was obviously evil, but
Well,
I did a lot of yelling, a lot of accent work. So it was being the evil stepmother was such a fun role, and it was the first really evil role that I played, and it really brought out a love in for me at least of playing evil characters.
well, Hilda's character is absolutely hilarious. I mean, and I'm sure that your past experiences are really going to bring that wonderful laughter that she kind of causes, really bring it to light. She's really one of my favorites. Do you have any actors or actresses, out there in Broadway or movies or something that has kind of inspired you as an actress?
Ooh, I do admire Kristen Chenoweth. I It's very easy to admire Kristen Chenoweth. I played Sally Brown also from my high school, which is a role that she's pretty notorious for. So I do love Kristen Chenoweth and probably Lin-Manuel Miranda. That's a pretty big name, pretty big guy.
Yeah.
He's so inspirational to me.
Let's
All of his music is so like it's new. It changes. It's like I mentioned earlier with theater being a changing thing. Lin-Manuel Miranda is kind of like he brings a new energy to theater.
He sure does. He's really changed the face of theater in a very good way. Let's go back to Kristen Chenoweth for a little bit. She's one of my favorites too. And one thing that I've always kind of thought about her is her diversity in the vocal styles that she uses. Like, she can go from opera 1 second, and then turn right around and sing something rock or sing something Broadway. She can sing just about anything. Do you find any parallels to her diversity, and your diversity in style as a performer?
I suppose I do. I suppose I do. So in Rock of Ages, the first song that Hilda is in is We Built This City. And the way I sing it is a lot less rock and a lot more operatic. And then towards the end of the show, I could not to spoil anything, but the last song that I sing except for like the whole grand finale at the end, is Keep on Loving You. And then I really lean into the rock, and it really shows Hilda's arc and how she changes throughout the show and how she accepts her son.
Oh, that's
So
wonderful.
I do look up to Kristen Chenoweth and her diversity a lot.
You know, when you talked about all those classic songs that are in this show, it kind of made me think
Mhm.
a little bit about what people wore in the '80s, what rockers wore. And of course, not to give too much away, but in the '80s, that's when I was in the era of rock and roll and bands and did that whole thing. And what could you tell the audience about the kind of costumes that we might be expected to see that kind of reflect that time period?
Well, Hilda is boring. Hilda just I wear a plain suit jacket. It is purple. It is a very nice shade of purple, but Hilda has to kind of be boring and my hair is all flat and boring. But the show is double casted, so I have a double. Her name is Addie. She is wonderful. I love her so much. And when she is Hilda and I'm in the ensemble, I wear, I suppose it's reminiscent of Ted from the Bill and Ted movies.
Oh yeah.
I've got a band shirt, Duran Duran shirt. And then I've got like a vest and some big jeans, and I've got bright leg warmers, and everybody's got some form of animal print or neon or crazy accessories or big hair, and it I think that it really captures the time period. My mom helped me a lot with my costume because both my parents grew up in the 80s, and my mom has been so helpful with my hair tips and my accessory tips and my outfit tips. Oh, so
Well,
shout out my mom.
this show is going to be something that from every generation, they're gonna love this show no matter how old or young you are, because it's something that everybody can relate to, right? And that's just fantastic. What about, now you had told me there's something like 30 people, in the cast, and
Yes.
and could you tell us a little bit about what it's like work with so many people? How are things going? You know, what's it like to work with so many other talented actors?
I've been in a bigger show before. Last year, we did The Lion King around this time, and I believe I don't want to get this wrong. There were around 100 actors between the main cast and the ensemble. There were so many people, and it was such a young show, and it was so beautiful to see so many young people. Like, I'm talking like 8-year-olds just getting so interested in theater and having so much
Mhm.
fun with it. It was amazing.
Well, this is gonna be a great, show for people, too. You think about, there's people that go to Broadway shows all the time, and then there's some people that maybe don't really go to Broadway shows a lot, or maybe even never, but they like rock music. So, I
Yeah.
think that this could very well be an entry point for people that maybe if they've never tried a Broadway show before, that they could come and see this one, and this would be a great one for them to see. How do you think,
Mhm.
so I understand that ticket sales are going crazy right now, so people wanna make sure that they are available at the door. So they
Yeah.
probably wanna make sure they get there a little bit early. Do you think that that would probably be a good idea?
Mhm.
I know that
Yeah.
you start, on August 6th through the 9th, 6th through the 8th. August 6th through the 8th, show times is 7 o'clock, I think. Is that correct? 7 o'clock,
Mhm.
and then you have a 2 p.m. show on Sunday. That's a pretty
Yes.
rigorous schedule.
Mhm.
Is that pretty much?
Usually we have a show day on Saturday. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
No,
you.
no, sorry, go
Are
ahead.
you
Go ahead.
okay? Um, Usually for these shows, most of them are double casted and at least roles, but there's so many male roles in the show that we didn't want to do a two show day on Saturday because usually we do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and with a two show day on Saturday, but all of our male roles are only single cast, and we didn't want to overwork the male roles with a two show day while everybody else gets to switch roles and get some relief. But
Okay.
Thursday
Well,
through Sunday.
well, that's for sure that everybody, whenever the audience is gonna come, they're gonna see a fresh audience, lots of energy, great music, good
Hmm.
fun, and it sounds like the costumes are gonna be just absolutely fantastic. And, I'll tell you, Casey, it's been a pleasure having you here on the show. I wish you the best of
It's been a
luck,
pleasure to be here.
and we wanna make sure that our audience out there get your tickets, get there early so that you can get your tickets, get a good seat, and we will see Casey. Casey, I know I'm gonna see you probably on Saturdays when I'm gonna come. Thank you all, and Casey, stick around.